come back. We're going to be talking to the world famous Aquadettes, and they are making a big splash in our community as always. I want to welcome Judith McCourt and Judy Rizzi. Stare it, Rizzi. I'm going to stare it. Okay. Rizzi. Thank you guys for joining us. Thanks so much
for having us.
Now, you are the world famous Aquadettes, and for folks who may be new to the community or haven't seen the show, tell us about where it all started and how you've kind of found this fame in life.
Well, we've been in the village since the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
So we had a lot of time to compile a good record. And we've been on national TV. Jeff Goldblum came here a few years ago, and we were a segment of one of his shows on Disney. We were the lead-in on Be Positive. It was a comedy show on CBS that no longer exists, but they had us swimming around in the very beginning. We were the credits. So we did that. We were on First Edition. Mm-hmm. This was just before I came. I've been here on the Aquadettes for 15 years. So we've done things like that. Gettys came and took pictures of us, and I guess with our pictures out there, then we get asked to do things. Mm-hmm. And why do we get asked to do things? Because we're old, we're unique.
Fun to watch.
We do things that many people wouldn't be doing, I think.
So Judith, describe for folks who haven't seen an Aquadettes performance. So it's basically like a synchronized swimming. It's kind of, there used to be old films in the 50s with those famous ballerina swimmers or that kind of thing.
Perfect. Well, I am a new Aquadette, so I have not yet been in a show, but I'm very excited to do that. Judy has been in the shows, of course, for many years. However, it's transitioned from being synchronized swimming, and it's now known as artistic swimming. So that is the name of the new, what used to be synchronized swimming, and which is now also an Olympic event. So our shows are fun. They're full of, they always have a theme, and they're full of us doing exciting things. And as Judy said, you know, this is a group of women who are not afraid to get into swimsuits, even though we may be over 55, and jump in the water and show people what to do. And artistic swimming is a combination really of three things. It's a combination of swimming, gymnastics, and the third one is dancing. So if you like any of those sports, this is the kind of thing that you can do. So even some of the pictures you're seeing behind us, you can see it's a highly physical and a great workout.
Yeah. So what does it take? I mean, we talk about dancing and gymnastics and of course swimming. I mean, what's the training like? Are you doing training in and out of the pool to make this happen?
We do. Number one thing is you have to be a pretty strong swimmer. We've had some girls come on that weren't, and it takes them a little longer, so that's the first prerequisite. And then it really helps if you've had some kind of dancing or gymnastics, but if you haven't, you can still do it. My background was a band, precision marching band, so we had to count.
Okay.
We had to stay on the football lines.
Spacing and keep that beat.
And so that really helped. But you can still come in pretty cold, and that's what it takes usually. I think the major thing is that to be able to follow instructions, to get along with people, we have a lot of fun.
Yeah, because it's a lot of teamwork. It's not an individual show out there, so you really have to know how to work with people, work with people well, good communication, and all those kinds of things, right?
It's a big teamwork experience, and for someone new, I had a lot to learn. I'm a strong swimmer, and I used to dance, but putting that all together in the water and smiling at the same time is a different experience.
Yeah.
Now, usually this time of year, you're preparing for the big show over at Clubhouse One in the pool, and that's not going to happen this year with the renovation. So tell me what may be happening or is going to happen.
We've got several. Do you want to start, Judith, and then I'll fill in?
Well,
I get some dates here.
Let me get this right now, Judy. We are turning lemons into lemonade. Is that what you told me? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we decided that since we can't really do a show for inside of Laguna Woods, we're doing two things. One, we are going to do some demonstration mini shows during our practices at Pool 4, dates to be announced, and so we'll make sure you get those, and we would love to have the community come out and take a look. But we've also decided to extend our reach and do some public service. So we are working with local senior living centers, and we are doing our first performance from Meridian, which used to be Villa Valencia, and that will be in late June, so we will entertain people there and hopefully do other ones as well. So to that end, we're hoping to find at some point some community sponsors to help us with those shows.
Okay. And are you guys still doing the big costumes and all the things that you usually
Oh,
do?
funny that you ask.
Do you have tissues?
There are more disasters
We
along the way.
we cannot get into our very filled closet at Pool 1 because all of our equipment and spangles and our bathing suits and our hats are there, and it's locked down. So right now we're going to be doing shows that are pretty much trimmed down, probably
Scaled
black
down a little
bathing
bit.
suits or something. So yeah, we're sad about that.
Yeah,
Very sad.
wow.
But we're going to make the lemonade, and we have lots of good music, lots of fun people who are going to be doing the shows, and this includes a combination of persons who have been Aquadettes for a while, as well as new people who are Aquadettes. So we'll wear suits, smile, and wave, right?
Yeah, still gonna have the fun performance in the music and the whole the artistry of it all. So there's
Just
still
not the
so
bling.
much to it. It's not the bling.
Zero bling.
We need a little bling.
That
I wanted a
helps.
sparkly
The reflection
suit.
of the pool, the water show, just maybe a little,
Right.
bring a little bling. So what is in terms of recruiting? What do you guys do to get folks like Judith in here? And I know can't have, people can't last forever doing this. It's a
Right.
lot of work, right?
I'm the oldest swimmer, and I'm not going to last forever. I'll tell you that. But and Judith can speak to this too. But when we did some major recruiting last year, and we now have 27 members. At one point, we were down to 7.
Oh, wow.
So lots of new bathing suits were needed, and the newest group that came in have not been able to perform, and that's why we're excited to be going out into the community and doing little mini performances.
That's terrific.
And,
Okay.
this is a good time to mention about our. We're going to have a drop-in performance at Clubhouse 4, where we're practicing right now, and it's free. Everybody hear that? It's free.
Free.
And there'll probably be there'll be refreshments, but we're going to be doing just some of our numbers.
Okay. And what's the date for that?
I think it's still to be determined on that one.
Friday. It'll be a Friday.
It'll be a
It's going to be the
Friday.
time that we practice because we don't
Okay.
want to nudge anybody else out of the
That's
pool.
where you guys been bumped over the
Yeah,
pool there.
11 to 12 on a Friday, free, and you don't even have to bring a chair. There'll be some chairs there.
The water, though, is deliciously warm.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, deliciously warm. And you talked a little bit about recruiting. So my recruiting story goes back to Margaret Marfett, who is one of the original Aquadettes. I moved here during COVID, and other Aquadette swimmers, like Margaret, who were still in the pool, and actually I think she saw me over at Clubhouse 2 practicing during COVID. I just moved here. And she approached me. So if somebody wants to swim and you see an Aquadette swimming, call us. We'll have some probably tryouts at some point.
Judy, what do you think is the favorite thing over the years that you've really just enjoyed the most about Aquadettes?
The camaraderie, for sure. It's good exercise, that too.
Yeah, but you have that community of people that you
Right,
just get to know
right.
so well, I guess,
Right.
after all the practice and all the work you guys put in.
And I think another thing is it keeps your brain intact. We're all losing our brain to some extent, and you have to do a lot of thinking and
And the
counting,
coordination, counting the music, and the sync,
So it helps.
working with people, you're thinking ahead. So yeah, keeps you sharp.
It doesn't burn calories. I'm here to say that, but
Oh, I think it does.
You
don't
do?
think?
No,
Oh,
I didn't
yes.
think
I
it
feel
did.
like I can eat anything now.
Sure it does. You just don't feel the sweat, but
Right.
all right. Judy and Judith, dates to come for Aquadettes this
Yes.
year. We don't have the big show, but we're still going to have some shows, so that's terrific news. Thanks for coming in.
yeah,
Thank you
keep
for having
watching.
us.
Folks can call or do the email if they want to or if they're interested in learning more and maybe being an Aquadette.
Watch the Globe. We'll have some things in the Globe
All right.
about that.
We're going to be on the lookout. Thank you
Okay.
guys so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You're watching This Day. We'll be right back.